Hey home gym enthusiasts. So we previously made a video about our Almost Heaven sauna, and we were talking about ways to get it hotter, because right now without using anything we're hitting about 195, 200 max. Sometimes we would put in a little battery operated fan, not the best option. Sometimes it melts. You can spin the towel in there to warm it up a little bit, but we were looking to get the sauna a little bit hotter. We actually had a company reach out to us and offer to send us a 6 kilowatt heater, because the Harvia heater we're using in this one is only a 4 kilowatt. So the company's name is, I'm probably gonna butcher this, I apologize in advance, but it's spelled MXMOONANT, so MXMOONANT something. But check in the comments below and we'll actually link it for you.
Check in the description.
Yeah, check in the description below and we'll link it for you. Major differences right off the bat, as I can tell you, the Harvia one, the 4 kilowatts, going for over $1,000. This one's listed on Amazon for just under $400 at $399. They currently have 4 reviews and they're a 4-star review, so we're curious to find out how this is gonna work. Scott's gonna dig into this project. He's already got the electrical taken apart, so yeah, we're excited to get going. We'll keep you posted.
All right, so sit back, relax, and let's get into it. Now, this is the conduit that we laid out for the electrical to get into our electrical box. Now, when you're doing this, you guys make sure to know what you're doing, or hire an electrician and make sure to know where all of your fuses are. Now, once again, this is a 220, and on this panel, I've got 3 screws that I need to take apart to get this panel off so I can install the actual wires itself. So if you're working with, again, 8 or 10 gauge, this is where you're going to want to find a selection into your fuse box system. That way you have a precise spot that you can put your sauna electric heater in here. And once I pull the panel back, on the bottom right screen you can see that there are 2 fuses. One's going to be a 120 volt and the other one was a 220, and I knocked them off because I already had the wires set up. Now we've got the sauna heater itself, and let's do an unboxing. Now you're going to get a nicely packaged sauna heater. This sucker was really nicely packaged, had everything that we needed, and good lord is it chrome and shiny. Reminds me of Mad Max. Chrome and shiny. Now this is the back plate that goes along, that you will mount it to the sauna itself, and of course these are your instructions and owner's manual for the product itself. One of them is going to be an actual promotion card, and then the other one is going to be, this one is actually the instructions how to set it up and how to wire it and where to place it. And they do actually do a really good job detailing where you need to put it, what kind of wire, and of course a flathead screwdriver for your wiring. But once again, you get 12 individual units, heating elements. Also comes with a thermometer and a hygrometer, so you can check your humidity and your temperature of the sauna. One last thing is it comes with a cover for the back, and we're going to go ahead and throw just what it looks like here on the screen on the side, and it's just there to protect the rocks from falling out, and we will go ahead and install that later. It shouldn't be too hard. Alright, let's take the guardrail off here, and we're going to go ahead and get the old one out, and we'll put the new one in. I just took out our old Urbana sauna heater. That being said, so here's the premise for you guys to get ready. Now, we're going to have our positive, our negative, and our ground. Alright, that's going to go to the 220. And once again, you guys make sure to turn off all electrical. And if you haven't done it before, please just get an electrician. It might cost you an extra couple bucks, but that way, if you don't know what you're doing, that gives you a safety and peace of mind. Alright, now that we got the old one out, let's go ahead and put the new one in. Here we go. Alright, round 2, here we go. MXMOONANT. Let's get this sucker installed. Again, you guys, just a great looking product when it comes to the sauna heater. They did a really good job. So let's go down here. Remember, it's a 6 kilowatt. It's a 220 volt to phase 2. We've got our timer, we've got our temperature, and it's pretty basic, and it should be a pretty easy install. And once we get back here, let's go ahead and take some of these things off. All right, that slides up. Okay, so here we go. this is in the front. So this is going to be your electrical. I believe that's ground on 11. But I got to figure out the electrical components of how this is going to work. So I'll get back at you in a minute and let you know what's going on. Next, we're going to take this plastic piece off. And there's a screw that comes out right here. And then we're going to take the next one. Okay, so now that's off, and now we can have our wires go.
So right now we're looking at the back of the sauna, and if you measure the whole sauna, it is 19 inches tall. And the thing we loved about this is it's got a plate, a mounting plate, so it slides out, and all you really need to do is measure where the holes are at, measure on the back of your sauna. We noted it's about 5 inches from the bottom, so we had to drill new holes because these did not hit or fit the Harvia sauna holes. But the nice thing is we were able to mount this to the wall, just that mounting plate, without having to hold the whole sauna, or excuse me, the whole heater up, and it made it a lot easier. So we mounted the plate and then we were able just to slide it on top. So now Scott is installing the back panel for the heater, and he did his measurements. Actually, it looks like he's doing his measurements now. He's doing his measurements to make sure that the holes line up to the mounting plate, and it's really important. Measure twice, drill once. You don't want to drill more than once. So now he's just lining that mounting plate up and drilling into the pre-drilled holes that he already made. Made sure that that panel was secure, and he just slid the sauna over it. And he made sure to make sure that everything was level before he finalized screwing everything in. Looks great.
Okay, I just wanted to pop in here really quick. So this measures 19.5 inches all the way down from the bottom of the base to the top. And for the mount for the other sauna, for this one, it's a little narrower. So what I did was I took the calculations of the top to the bottom, which is 5.5 inches from the top to the bottom of that second bolt. And for the weight of this and the thickness of the screw that we have, it's actually doing a really good job holding it up. So just make sure to pre-drill. You don't want this kind of wood to split, so pre-drilling in this wood is imperative. So now what I'm going to do is we're going to go ahead and attach the wires to this, and we're just going to turn it on, and from that point just see if it works, and then we'll go on and go from there. All right. You know, when it comes to these projects, everything's good until it comes to the electrical. So I'm thinking that's ground, obviously, because we got the ground symbol. I believe L1 is positive and L2 is negative. Now we're working with 220, okay, 240 volt. Make sure to wear gloves while we're doing this. Ground, negative, and a positive. All right, so let's turn on the circuit. I hate this part. Oh, there's a gecko. Holy shit. That was so weird. All right. There's another gecko. Guess we got geckos living in here. Since we have everything already live, I've flipped over the switch. We will turn this on, and then also make sure I've already added some stones into this sauna heater. And now I'm gonna clear everything up, and then let's go ahead and turn this bad boy on and get this ready to go.
Is this turned on the same as the other one?
So the right one's the temp.
Okay.
So you just go full throttle on that one.
All right. Oh, this is in Celsius, by the way. Seems right.
Cool.
So
Give it, tell them we'll go to 60 minutes. That's usually how long it takes.
okay, it's gonna take a little bit for this to heat up.
Things are looking good. Now I know we can add a little bit more on the rocks, but I wanted to just give this as a test to see how hot it gets. And it's doing pretty well so far. We're just about reaching 140. Yeah, so this one's at 40 Celsius. So we're just gonna give it some time, but I mean, we're rocking and rolling just to give you guys, to show you like it's working. But it's heating up pretty quick. It's been about what, 5-10 minutes?
Yeah, 5 or 10 minutes.
And it's already
fast.
Yeah, so. All right, it's official, guys. This 6 kilowatt is a lot hotter than our 4 kilowatt. All right.
To the tune of like not 250 yet.
Woo! So yeah, we got it up to, what does it say?
It's 225-ish.
So 225 up there, we got 180 down here.
Same,
we got 200. Yeah, I know, but
Like
still.
how
Let's get that. So yeah, that's the big difference. So there's your 6 kilowatt. There's your volts to 220. And there's your temp. And there's your time. There's your wire.
And we did have to add the stones from the other heater because this heater didn't come with stones, but I do think they have them available because they asked if we had any.
All right.
Oh, one last little tidbit. If you do get hotter than the 200, you may find yourself that you are uncomfortable. You may need a felt hat for inside the sauna because your ears may burn and that sort of thing. So consider the felt hats.
Cool. All right, you guys, enjoy. Hope you guys had a good one. And yeah, we'll see you on the flip side.
Happy sweating.
Whew.
Happy sweating.